Hello and welcome back. Arumba, thank you for joining me. Episode, I think we're on 80. Let's start things off with a nice big old fat click from the burgers. I don't know where they get all this money, but thanks for your cash. Appreciate it. It's very nice. Then we'll teach the kids how to read good, because we need a center for ants. We're in the middle of a war with Russia. We're winning. It's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. That's another reference that I really like. I'm really glad, even though there was heavy drinking involved, I'm really glad we took the time to watch some of those videos. So, this war is super easy, barely an inconvenience, and, oops, that was wrong. Yeah, we can probably just spread out like crazy at this point. We're gonna do 100% peace deal here, I think. Yeah, this war has been brutal for the Ottomans, not so much for me. They're up to 481,000 dead Ottomans. Meanwhile, we've lost a massive 46,000. Not so bad. So have these two guys group up on Nizhny Novgorod. So have these guys just kind of go into full-on carpet siege mode. We'll regroup all the armies when we get back from the war. This is like a situation where I would just, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've mentioned this. Paradox, please. You've already created the autonomous rebel suppression mechanic. Please, please, it's in Imperator. Just give me the ability to click on this army and be like, please carpet siege. Just auto siege. Just siege it. Please. You know? Royal marriage from Aachen. I think we're getting royal marriage requests because we're under the relationship limit again. So let's just ask for access from somebody. I don't want them to spam me. Spain wants military access. They are at war with France. Sure, fight him. That's great. Nizhny Novgorod fell. If you are part of the Flory raid, be aware that there are a number of commands you can use to find out the ideas that we're using. I think we have a truce timer command. I don't know if it's activated. I see Flory's still hanging out in chat. Hey, it's some Russians coming at us. Let's just pile some more troops over there. We'll make them stop. Leader in charge. Also, if you're coming from the Flory Warrior raid, be aware that he and I have vastly different playstyles, but they're both very effective. Although we did bleed off on each other a bit when we did our multiplayer campaign. Diplomagic. That's a funny name. Alright, looks like probably the only reason we can't get 100% peace deal right now is because Bachmanus is still in the war. We have no individual war score with him, and it looks like Ottomans are not really trying very hard to siege him out. So we could take a little bit less of a peace deal, but part of the reason we're in this war is to just make the Ottomans fight against Russia and make them take the brunt of the loss, you know? So I'm kind of okay with just staying in the war for a while, even if we could be pieced out. It's not like we have anything else to do right now, right? We're making beaucoup dollars. We got 240 out of 460. Pretty good ratio. Pretty happy with that. Looks like this guy's not locked. Can we convince him to not go this way, please? If not, then we'll just put another leader in charge. I'd like to avoid this fight if possible. Next age bonus, we took yearly absolutism, administrative efficiency, we have harsher treatment. We do have this Dutch officials bonus, but we have no corruption. We never have any corruption, so I feel like it's kind of pointless. Where are the 25 loans? We have no loans. We don't take... We do take loans. It's just very rare, and it's only for select circumstances. Well, it looks like we need to reinforce here. Let's get one of these other leaders in charge just for some more maneuver. And we're fine. Expected. Colony complete. Truce is up. Our goal is to revoke the priveligia or do renovati imperi today. I think that's how you say it. Renovati imperi. Also, we're apparently doing this fight here. Yeah. So we're kind of like too far forward right now. Just causing us to experience some combat. Yeah, I'm just gonna back off a little bit. We'll have these armies head over to here. Let's have this army come join them. We might end up losing this stack. Maybe we can survive for 12 days and just retreat. Yes, good. I feel like my army management's pretty poor right now, considering that we're just now getting into this war, though. It's not that big of a deal, really. New trade leaguer. Trade leaguer? Trade leaguer. Lubeck wants military access. That's totally fine. Let's see where we're at with our peace deal. Unfortunately, I reloaded the save since yesterday, so we have to redo our truce, or redo our peace deal here now. We were going to take, if I remember correctly, we had found a few princes we could create potentially. We're going to do Livonia, we're going to do Estonia. So obviously we want these. We wanted estuaries, we wanted Novgorod, and then we wanted all of the lowest development crappiest crap. All the crap. Because province count is all that matters for developing imperial authority. Crappy. Crap. And somewhere around here is the border between Europe and Asia. Eastern Europe. You can't add land outside of Europe, so we don't want to take anything in Asia. I think we're good. Again with the border gore? Oh, the border gore is beautiful. Don't worry about it. Border gore is glorious. So if we try to go up to 100, it's going to take a long time because it's got to wait for buff on us. I think we're probably better off just taking a little bit less. Scale back some of these that I had recently just clicked. Like, Four Pets is at 5. We'll take not that. Like, how close can we actually get? We're at 87 and he's at negative 20. I'll just take a little bit less. Sure. In fact, I don't even think we're going to take Novgorod. That's too much war score for that. Let's take a few more province count. We can do 81 peace deal. We can actually do 82. I don't think that we're going to find any provinces that are 1 war score. So, that seems reasonable to me. So, yeah, the border gore looks horrible, but everything is contiguous, so we'll be able to add it all to the empire after we core it. It's going to be 74% overextension, only 60 aggressive expansion, we don't care about that. 19 whole Diplo points because we're awesome, and we have unjustified demands minus something outrageous. I think we have like unjustified demands at minus 50 from full influence, minus 33 from rival, minus... This is something, I don't know. Hey, actually, if anyone is still in here from the raid, Floriwary's raid, how does Floriwary do these days when it comes to corrupt, innovativeness? Because we talked about it when we did our multiplayer collab with Manchu, and I don't know if he's adapted at all since then. He has like 4. He does some. Okay, well we have 80, so that's pretty standard for me these days. I mean, we'll hit 100 in almost every campaign, even when we're not trying for it, just because I've done the math on it and it makes sense. So 79.5. This gives us minus 8% all power costs, which stacks additively with the unjustified demands. So altogether we have minus 50, minus 33, minus 7.9. So we have like minus 90% power costs, which is why we can take all this clay, even though we're just using... I think we only have a single claim. We have 1 claim right here. But we can take all this for 19 dip. Pretty good deal. Let's just take it. You usually get up there too? Please tell me that it is in some part due to the spreadsheet. We did a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet is life. Spreadsheet teaches. Spreadsheets. Raise your spreadsheets. It makes you realize just how valuable it is and whether or not you should invest in it. Alright. These armies are probably okay to just march back home. Let's have them go to, like, there. Let's start all of our cores. Fairly certain that we have as much absolutism as we can. We could actually have more if we had some higher legitimacy. We died recently, so actually let's do this. We'll do... cancel the cores. I doubt it's going to save us any points, but you never know. We will strengthen government once, which raises our cap. We don't actually get the 2 absolutism out of it, but it does raise our cap by 2. We go all the way back up to 90. And let's still take advantage of our harsh treatment discount while we have it. Or just 5 points on something somewhere we'll be able to get. Yeah, that's 6. That's 9. 6 is acceptable. Okay. And it's 2 more absolutism. You never know. Might make a difference. Save us a couple admin points. Okay, so we are at peace, which means we can pass imperial reforms. Being overextended, though, makes them unwilling to vote for us, usually, except that they really like us, so they're going to do it anyway. So, we're going to add a little bit more land to the empire. Let's add this, let's add this, let's add this, and this, and this. That puts us at 50. We'll pass this 3rd reform. Gives us another... I'm a derp. 3rd time's the charm. Cancel all the cores. Pass the reform so that we can get core creation cost minus 10. And do all the cores again. Looks like that's saving us 1 on all of these small clicks. And 1 on most of these clicks as well. Also saves us time on the coring, which is useful. Okay, next reform is going to give us tax income plus 20, which is really weak. But we need to work toward that. So let's continue adding all the land to the empire that we can now, just to get our imperial authority back up. Because that also helps out with re-election. We're not adding the land we just conquered, by the way. We're adding the land that we had recently integrated from Prussia. If you're wondering why I can immediately do it after the war. We're going to add that one, and that one. We're back up to 13. Once we get this land cored, we'll basically have the next reform passed. And we should probably be okay on the re-election. Reasonably. We should still improve relations with some of the electors again. Return a province to Prussia? We can do that. We'll talk about it. Let's see. So, this land I had assigned all to estates, which probably was a mistake. We also do want to release Riga as a free... No, not a free city, because they are part of the German culture group. We want to make free cities that are not German. But we can still release them again as a prince. If we release them as a direct prince, though, we don't get the transfer trade power, and they do have a lot of trade power. And I am a greedy son of a gun. I want my money, man. We actually have a bunch of relationship slots right now, so maybe we just keep Riga. We just integrate him, but we made him into a prince. Now we can re-release him. Seems fine to me. I really do want the trade power. I'm greedy. Fine. Culture change Riga? Eh. Just take a vassal. Alright, let's get rid of the military access requests right now through Brandenburg. Let's teach more kids how to read good. We've almost taught all the kids how to read good. We almost have universities in every single province. Glorious. Okay, we're still in full military mode. We can probably afford to switch over to either economic mode or go back to like global settler increase. We only have 2 colonists right now, so not super important that we have the global settler increase active. I believe Provence is one of our vassals, right? Yeah. I will take that. Convert Riga. Riga's a heretic prince, thank you. No, they're not. They are Protestant. Why? How did you see that Riga was heretic? Or where did you think you saw that? There are 2 heretics, but one of them is still Austria. The other one was... It did say Catholic? Well, it lied. Munster is not wrong. Austria... Ravensburg is Catholic. Not anymore. Okay. Not thrown from balcony the first is currently the emperor. We're earning 0.27 per month. We do have internal peace. It's pretty reasonable monarch point generation, or imperial authority generation. For these other guys that we want to make into princes, I think we're going to need to just revoke probably the lowest development province that we can in this region. So Osterode. Currently I'm building a university there. Let's finish the university. And then we will revoke this from the clergy. They can just be mad. And then we will return province to Prussia. Costs us 10 prestige. But this way we don't take up a relationship slot. We create a prince. He'll be kind of mad at us and stuff, but doesn't matter. He's a prince. Any other potential princes in this land? I doubt. Most of the cores have expired. We do have Denmark we can do. Where shall we release Denmark, fellas? Ooh, I found a province that we haven't added to the empire. And another. Again, there should really be a better map mode for provinces that could be added that aren't added. Nordjylland? That's kind of high development. How about we make him here? We'll give him this little crap hole, Vestjylland. Ideally, we could give them something where, like, we actually open up a state slot. We actually have a lot of territories right now. We do have Scottish Marches is a state. That's probably a mistake. Scottish Marches. Is that this one? Yes. Cumbria, it's being converted. It's part of the empire. There's no, like, Northumberland cores anymore. I feel like there's probably, if we took the time, we could probably find, like, a really crappy state and release Denmark from that. Vastra Gotaland. That's got to be the one, right? Vastra Gotaland. Release the Denmark. Oh, here we go to Norway. There is no Danish core there. Damn. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with this one. It's fine. He's 4 development. I want a prince. Welcome back, Denmark. Good thing it doesn't take the achievement away from us. I think for good measure, just because we know we're going to need their help passing elections, let's just improve relations with the 2 guys I just released. They're going to be a little upset because we have a bunch of their cores, so getting their opinion up just to help out with re-election could be nice. Just lost loyal subjects. Let's hit the double point cap. Denmark as a free city would be nice. Ah, shoot, that's true. We could have done that. But we can't do that with a 4 development country. It's got to be at least 10. Plus our diplo reps down due to integration. Same thing with Prussia? No, Prussia won't count. I think that's worth a squirrel, honestly. That's just an easy one. Finland has a core on stuff. Looks like the Novgorod cores, some of the Novgorod cores are gone, but some do exist. We can find a 10 development province. We could do another one over there. Yeah, let's squirrel that. I want to release Denmark out of a 10 development province. All right. Also, the flashy thing's flashing at me, so I'm gonna take a short break here if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around on Twitch, and I'll be back in just a second. See you soon.